Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Angela Brennan and today I'm bringing you the Spellbinders Glimmer of the Month, May 2023 Silhouette Balloon Greetings. It is a really fun set with 3 different sentiments and it allows you to hot foil the sentiment and then die cut around the image in the shape of a balloon. And behind the balloon you can put anything. You can either do a shaker, you can do some ink blending, card strips, and you can even hot foil it onto patterned paper, and I do all of that. Towards the end I show you all the cards that I've created. The set comes with 6 die cuts around the sentiments, so you've got 2 die cuts at the top and the bottom of each of the sentiments. The Glimmer of the Month also comes with a rainbow confetti hot foil, so I used that for my first hot foil. And in order to remember which hot foil it is, I tend to write it inside the tube so it's easy for me to see which hot foil, what is the hot foil name. I also take a Sharpie and I write on the glimmer plate so it's easier for me to know which is the top and the bottom for each of the sentiments. It took me a little while to figure it out, and I don't want to figure it out every time I use this set. So I just wrote the Sharpie ABC and A top, B bottom, B top, B bottom. So it's easier to see. As you can see here, then I will just need to refer to that when I want to use it the next time. It's just more for future use and how to use it. And when I cut my hot foil, I use something that Spellbinders has called a quick trimmer. The hot foil, it comes with 2 blades, one for the foil and one for the paper. Use the right one. If not, you spoil what you're trying to cut. So you literally just need to ensure you have the foil plate that you want to use. Put it over the foil so you cut out exactly what you need. 3 things here. It's easier to cut with the quick trimmer. You don't use additional foil than you need, and you reduce the impact of overfoiling. And most of my foiling, when I use a white cardstock, I use the Hammermill card. It's a 100-pound cardstock and it's very smooth. If you want to use colored cardstock, look for the smooth cards. The smoother the card and at least 100-pound weight will ensure better results. And when I place my sentiment, my foil onto the paper, I use the hinge method. So you place the foil facing the paper and the shiny side of the foil faces the patterned part of the hot foil, and the dull side of the foil always faces the paper. And then you can put it onto the heated up foil press machine. I use the GEMINI Foilpress, and I tend to do it at a medium heat at 20 seconds for almost all of my foils. And if it's different, I tend to note it in the tube of the foil, because sometimes 20 seconds can make it overfoil, and sometimes you need to only use 15 seconds. And I use most of it on medium setting. The hot foil you use and the card or paper that you're foiling on really impacts what the results are. So keep trying and take note of the card and the hot foil and the results. I put it through my Gemini Junior die cutting and embossing machine, and there you have it. You have lovely, gorgeous foiling. So I take the bottoms of the craft tape off first, and then I can see the foiling. Now, if it's not fully foiled, I can push it back using the hinge at the top, which is a craft tape at the top, and foil it again. In this instance, I didn't have to. So now I'm just placing the top and bottom dies to die cut around or the top and the bottom of the sentiment, and I'll put it through my die cutting machine. Once this is done, I will place very carefully, making sure I ensure the edges match up or align, the balloon die cut. So you've got 2 of it. You've got the round one at the top, and you've got the bottom part of the balloon with the little string. Now, it does not die cut the entire balloon out, but it die cuts around the sentiment. So you have a balloon image that's been die cut with the sentiment, hot foil sentiment in the middle. So the back of it, you can do decorate it as you wish. For this first card here, I do a shaker card. It's all the same elements of it, where I get your acetate and then you get your foam tape to get the depth to put all your shaker elements in it. So it's pretty straightforward to do a shaker card with this. But I do more different backgrounds. So here, when you've put you need to put the balloon die cut, you need to cut it a little bit, just a little bit. Use a tiny scissors and just cut it a little bit, and you can just smooth out any bits that don't die cut as aligned as you want it. So it's quite forgiving, even if you don't align it perfectly. There you have it, the skeleton of it. Slight overfoiling can easily be removed with an eraser, so you can hardly see it. Now I'm ready to do the shaker card. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And when you subscribe, remember to press that notification bell so you're alerted when a video is uploaded. Do head over to my blog. I've got all the products I've used, as well as close-up pictures of all the cards that I've created. I've also got the links in the description below, and the link to my blog is in the description below as well. I'm going to leave you with some music, and I'll catch you later. You can do the shaker card in two ways. You can just block off around the balloon, or you can have two parts to the shaker where you've got the middle blocked off as well. I wanted to block off the middle of where the sentiment is, so that the shaker elements don't all just go to the bottom of the balloon image or the shape. I wanted it to have a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom. You'll see what I mean. But if you don't block off with foam tape the middle where the sentiment is, then all your shaker elements will fall right to the bottom of the balloon shape, and I don't think it looks as nice. That's why I have done it this way. Here I wasn't sure how the white pigment ink looked on the embossed areas. I wasn't too sure, but then in the end I do end up putting it because I think I like the fact that the white embossed ink brings out the stylized trellis image on the embossed card. Here are the completed cards. This is a shaker card I made first with the rainbow confetti hot foil and lots of colorful splatters on the outside. And this card here is got the ink blended background, and I like adding the extra sentiment at the top. I think it looks really pretty, and I added some gems, of course. These are my colorful cards with the background of stripes, and this you can use all of your scrap paper. It doesn't have to be strips of paper, it can be any shape, it can be circles, it can be triangles, you can even put flowers behind them, it'll still look pretty. And this one I did some hot foiling on patterned paper. It was smooth patterned paper. I think this is the Alt New Alcohol Ink Backgrounds paper pack. And I added some flowers because I think it looks really pretty. And I do like adding sentiments to the balloons. And this is another one. And I used, I didn't do anything additional like flowers. I just put an additional sentiment and lots of gems. And here I did another embossing here. I didn't do any colors. In fact, I embossed this on just white card and did some hot foiling with white hot foil. And here, an anniversary card, hot foil with teal hot foil. I loved experimenting with the different colors, and I really hope you enjoyed. Do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you at my next video. Take care.